Good morning, stamping friends. I am with you today virtually at a distance, pre-recorded, because I have a family reunion today. So I hope that you enjoy this card. It's a really good one and some beautiful designer series paper that I don't know if I've ever even used on camera for a stamp together before. I am conflicted though, because I love during July to do Christmas projects for Christmas in July. It's the greatest excuse ever to do Christmas projects in July, but this paper has to be seen, and I'm sure most of you have seen it already, but I'm really excited to share this particular project with you. And I hope that you are playing along. And if you are, as always, I invite you to put your a picture of yours in the comments below. We are going to make a couple of changes with that. My plan, and it's going to be maybe hard to keep up with it, but my plan currently is that I will take all of those photos and put them into an album here in our on my page. A couple of weeks ago when I was doing the event with Tracy Filter, my friend, she does that, and I'm like, I could do that too, although I only make one card and she shows several, so it makes sense for her to do that. But if I take yours and put them in the album with mine, we could make a really cool resource for anybody who would like to create what we're creating. So I hope you like that idea. So if you have your card, share it in the comments below so that I can put it in our album. All right, let's get this card made with just a few supplies. The paper that I'm using today is called Lovely and Beautiful, and it is both of those things for sure. It's got some gold in it on one side. You can see that there. And on the other side, we've got just different colors of beautiful flowers. Let me show you. I've got most of the sheets here, I think. I love this large flower. I think the first time I saw it, my jaw kind of dropped on it because it was so pretty. And look at that one. That one is beautiful. I don't know that I've ever used it on a live, so I'm excited. And if I have, it's been a long time. And just look at that gold when I move it back and forth. Oh, I think this is one that you've seen. Okay, so beautiful paper, and like I said, had to be used. Just had to do it. Okay, so we're going to, I gotta have these pieces here. All right, we're gonna start with folding our card base. I chose thick basic white. And then we are going to start with our more subtle designer series paper. I truly hate to cover up that pretty stuff right there. But this is also pretty, so it's fine. Although we're going to cover a lot of that up too. So then take your second piece. And I know there's a right way. Yep. And this one goes, so this one goes at an angle, and then this one goes straight. So pretty much right in the center of your card. And then we're going to take our large shape, and I said that I used the largest circle from the Stylish Shapes dies. And we're going to put some dimensionals on there. Because I am pre-recording, you can definitely be pausing the video if you want, because we're not here live. And then I fussy cut this from this sheet of the DSP, and I want to put it in here and show you. So it had these little, there are a couple little side pieces here that really belong with this, but I just, in my fussy cutting, I just cut those right off. And that is what I'm using for my focal image here. And I like dimensions, so I've already put dimensionals on the back of my circle. And next, I'm going to put more on the back of my flower. And we're just going to add that like so. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. All right, then for my sentiment, let me bring in the stamp set I'm using, if I can find it. Some things never change, friends. Always looking for stuff. It is the Violet stamp set. Okay. I think this happens just to drive me nuts. I'm just going to cave. I'm going to say it's that Violet bundle that just came out in the new online exclusives, and move on. And then for 2 lives in a row, I'm going to bring out my brand new Versamark pad, but look already, it's got gold embossing powder on it. So it doesn't take long to mess up. And I know many of you know and understand. This time I'm going to close it. And then on my 1/2-inch strip, I am going to stamp that. And then someone on Wednesday so smartly said, "Where's your powder pal?" Well, here it is, my powder pal. And I am going to emboss with gold because the paper is with gold, has those gold embossing highlights, so it makes sense. So a little bit of gold embossing here. I hope you are all having a great weekend. We are expecting very hot weather for the next few days. Well, maybe more than a few. And so I will likely be doing a lot of creating. So I'll pretend everything is fine. And just create. The extreme cold and the extreme heat, both good reasons to stay inside. All right, so I've got my sentiment here. I angle cut the end. I'm going to do the same on the other end. Then we're going to get that ready to adhere. So I'm going to adhere it right about here. I'll put this right side flat when I do that. So I'll put just regular adhesive there. And then I will add, a Stampin' Dimensional over here. Oh my gosh. Such beautiful paper. And actually, I need a double, I forgot, I need a double dimensional because I dimensionalized that flower again. So when it sits up on there, it needs 2 dimensionals to get it up to the right height. All right, so there we go. And then some pearls to finish her off. I could definitely do some gold embellishments here. I decided on the pearls, very elegant and beautiful and easy to add to our card. So here we go, my friends. If you caught it last week, I started a sketch series. So you can check that out on my blog at amyrich.net. This card sketch will be available there this next week as well. I think my sentiment is crooked, so I'm going to mess with that a little bit. So you can check out my blog. Lots going on over there. So classes are going to be on there this week. Another card sketch, among other things, another blog post or two. And it's so much fun to share. And I hope you love this card as much as I do. I think it came together really well. So can't wait to see yours. And remember, we'll put them in an album and let everyone enjoy for a long time to come. Thanks so much for joining me and for watching. I'll see you back live next Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Central.